Hello. In the musical My Fair Lady, Professor Higgins and his friend Pickering teach the Cockney flower seller, Eliza Doolittle, how to speak and behave like a lady. They take her to a grand ball where people believe she is a foreign princess. When the three return home, Higgins and Pickering congratulate each other on their success, but they completely ignore Eliza. She bursts into tears and runs out of the house. Higgins is amazed at her behaviour, and he complains to Pickering. What in all of heaven could have prompted her to go after such a triumph at the ball? What could have depressed her? What could have possessed her? I cannot understand the wretch at all. Pickering.
Yes?
Why can't a woman be more like a man?
I beg your pardon?
Yes. Why can't a woman be more like a man? Men are so honest, so thoroughly square, eternally noble, historically fair, who, when you win, will always give your back a pat. Now, why can't a woman be like that? Why does everyone do what the others do? Can't a woman learn to use her head? Why do they do everything their mothers do? Why don't they grow up like their fathers instead? Why can't a woman take after a man? Men are so pleasant, so easy to please. Whenever you're with them, you're always at ease. Would you be slighted if I didn't speak for hours?
Of course not.
Would you be livid if I had a drink or two?
Nonsense.
Would you be wounded if I never sent you flowers?
Never.
Well, why can't a woman be like you? One man in a million may shout a bit. Now and then there's one with slight defects. One perhaps whose truthfulness you doubt a bit. But by and large we are a marvellous sex. Why can't a woman take after a man? Men are so friendly, good-natured and kind. A better companion you never will find. If I were hours late for dinner, would you bellow?
Of course not.
If I forgot your silly birthday, would you fuss?
Nonsense.
Would you complain if I took out another fellow?
Never.
Well, why can't a woman be like us? Why can't a woman be more like a man? Men are so decent, such regular chaps, ready to help you through any mishaps, ready to buck you up whenever you are glum. And why can't a woman be a chum? Why is thinking something women never do? Why is logic never even tried? Straightening up their hair is all they ever do. Why don't they straighten up the mess that's inside? Why can't a woman behave like a man? Now, if I were a woman who'd been to a ball, been hailed as a princess by one and by all, would I start weeping like a bathtub overflowing?
Of course not.
And carry on as if my home were in a tree?
Nonsense.
Would I run off and never tell me where I'm going?
Never.
Well, why can't a woman be like me?